sure that you've been waiting and waiting and wondering, is she still going to come live? Is she not coming again? Yes, I am here now. Apologies for the delay. I needed to fix a few things on my end to be able to make it to this life of a mother. Here now, so I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for joining me on this live section, and it promises to be an interesting conversation. Of course, if you joined the last class, you'll agree with me that it was powerful, it was awesome, and it is also something that you would learn from if you pay attention to the conversation, right? So we are going to continue from where we stopped the last time. Remember that we're talking about how to be attractive as a lady. How do you become attractive, more attractive as a woman, as a lady? So attractiveness can mean a lot of things for different people. It can mean looking dope, looking, wearing new clothes, putting on a certain kind of wristwatch or makeup or jewelry or hair or anything. Like my own now, I have my own hair, and yes, I know that I am pretty with it. I don't need to be told about it. Yeah. So but it doesn't also mean that it ends there. Attractiveness doesn't end in just the way you look physically as a person. It goes beyond it to actually mean more. If you're going to be a lady who is attractive, then you need to learn the secrets to becoming an attractive person, right? And last time we talked last month, we spoke about 4 or 5 of those secrets to becoming an attractive woman, and we're going to continue on that today in the conversation. Remember, I mentioned several pillars. Said it, we have 11 pillars that you need to build to become an attractive woman. And yes, we talked about pillar 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because our time is already fast spent, I will not be able to start going back on those pillars. I'll just encourage you to go back and watch that replay, right? It's still on this same YouTube channel. So, and if you're here, you've not invited someone, please do invite someone, share this video, and then come back. Let's continue the conversation, because you don't know who you're going to be helping, who you're going to be setting free, who you're going to encourage with just sharing this video with them, right? Share it on your status, share it on your Facebook feed, share it across all your social media, your Instagram, wherever it is that you use, right? So number two, today we're going to start from pillar 6, and that pillar is the pillar of presenting yourself well. You can be attractive, feminine, soft, sassy, and yet remain godly. So just because you want to be a woman who fears the Lord, it doesn't mean that you need to look like a rag. It doesn't mean that you can't look attractive. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't put yourself in order and package yourself. So you can have it all. You can look presentable. You can, maintain your steez, like we say in Nigerian palace, and still come out a godly person, right? So being godly doesn't mean that you can no longer look attractive. I personally, I like to look attractive. I don't want to ever grow old. We are in the gang of stay young forever, right? We don't ever want to grow old. We want to remain young. So whatever it is that it will take for us to remain young, hey, we are there, right? So we want to do whatever it is that we can do to stay attractive. So what are those things that you need to do to stay attractive? The number 6 pillar, like I said, is to present yourself, to present yourself well. And how do you do that? Let me remind you that your appearance or look is a big part of your stewardship. It is not a vanity. For some people, in some religious beliefs that say, that becoming a child of God is now equal to looking tattered, looking hungry, looking very dirty. That's not true. The God we serve is the God that loves good things. When he made the earth, the Bible said that he looked at everything he had made and he said that this was good. So why will you, the creator of the creator, now look tattered or look somehow, right? So you need to be sure that you are maintaining your look. Don't think that it's vanity. All is vanity. It doesn't matter. I will not brush my hair. I won't take care of my hair even if my hair is smelly. Some ladies carry about smelly hair. Please cut the hair if you cannot maintain it. Why will you be punishing people around you just because you don't care about how you look? If you cannot maintain growing your hair or grooming the hair or making the hair to change it constantly, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I cut my hair. I didn't want the palaver of always having to go to the salon, sit down for 3 hours to make one hair that will carry 3 weeks. I'll come back again, spend 2 hours to lose the hair, spend another 3 hours to make it all over again. Hello, I don't have all that energy. And of course, my season of life requires that I package myself very well. Hi everyone who has joined. I see all the hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you. So I didn't want to make someone uncomfortable with my smelly hair. I didn't also want to suffer myself with always being in the salon to change the hair every time. So what did I do? I cut my hair. It's been 5 years, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, 4 going to 5 years that I cut my hair and nobody died. I'm still okay. I'm still fine. Abi, am I not fine? You people should tell me in the comment section. Is this girl not beautiful? With all the, with my low cut. I mean, you can create your own world. You can bring your own table. If people don't like the way your hair is, get the people that will love it and be with you. So don't punish yourself in trying to look a certain way and then end up looking tattered. You need to maintain your look. Ensure that you're always looking clean. Let somebody pass and then they turn back, not because you're dressing in a seductive way, but because you smell good. If you don't use body perfume, if you don't use roll-on, use deodorant. If you don't use it, use body spray, use body mist, there are a lot of things you can use. Perfumes, use good creams, use soap that has good perfume or fragrances, so that even if you don't use any of that, it can at least remain. Use white powder, anything you can afford. And you can't tell me there's nothing you can afford to keep yourself clean. My point is, ensure that somebody doesn't stay around you and start spitting out because of how you are smelling. I don't know who had that, but I mean, it might appear like harsh, but if you needed to hear that, please take it and go and work on yourself. All right, if you know that someone has told you, I think there is they might even struggle to tell you, but they can be saying something like, I mean, I think you have some smell used to come out when I'm around you, but they don't shy want to tell you that you have a body odor, but you know within yourself if you have some smell coming out. Everybody has a body odor, just the one that manifests that we know about. If you control your own with things that smells good, it will not be obvious. If you doubt me that you have body odor, stay 3 days without bathing. Let's see if you will not smell. Yeah, you get the point now. So let's continue. How can you present yourself well? Always maintain a healthy hygiene. Keep yourself clean and smelling pleasant always. I have already expanded on this point. I'm not going to dwell much on it. Keep yourself pleasant. Let people enjoy being around you. There's some people that you hug. When you leave them, you're like, or more. This person has it. This person's, body lives with you even after they've left you, because of how good they smell. They know they carry body odor go to heaven. Please maintain your good smell, right? So that when people hug you or they come to you, they want to remain around you. Somebody can just say, I mean, you smell good, you smell nice, you look good. Don't you like all those compliments, ladies? Let me in the comment section, let me know if it's only me that appreciate it. I remember the day I made the hair, this my hair, somebody actually said where I want to, and it's a fellow lady. She was like, oh my goodness, I love this hair, I love it. I said, come on now, we don't have to all braid our hair to look good. You can make it, of course you have to be decent with it, and you have to be sure that you're not doing it out of peer pressure or anything. Make it to be comfortable with your your personality. That's what we are talking about. Now, dress beautifully, neatly, and modestly. As a believer, you should never be found dressing in a seductive or provocative way. Now, when I mean you should dress beautifully, I don't mean you should show your cleavages. All those clothes that you wear and half of your cleavage is out, and you call yourself a child of God. Look, there is no nudity in the palace. There is no nudity in the palace. Dressing decently is the code of conduct for the royalties. If you're going to dress anyhow, then you are calling yourself a slave without even saying it. But if you're going to become a king that you are supposed to be, a queen in the palace, then it should reflect in how you dress. Have you ever seen any royalty, any monarch in any part of the world where there are women dressed provocative, including their men. Anyway, a man watching me, you also can dress seductively. It's not only women that does that. No man in the palace will be sagging their knicker or showing their bare chest or wearing long chains that make them look like a dog, literally. So you don't need to, open anywhere or wear so much tight clothes. In fact, these days I enjoy big clothes. Maybe because I've been influenced anyway by my mentor. She wears big clothes. She said it's. I mean, even before she said, I already said my jeans are mostly big jeans. You will be asking this woman who dashed this jean exactly. Yes. Why do I need to wear something that will struggle to breathe? Like I will literally struggle to be breathing. When I get the clothes and I love the clothes, but for some reason it shows a part of my body that I don't want it to reveal, what I do is I take it and mend it. Close up that place. I can change the style now. Is it not my is the way I like it? I can manufacture style. All right. So it doesn't have to be a particular way for me to belong. I don't do things to belong. I do things to do me and to also, stay in obedience to God. Now you must ensure you look yourself in the mirror of God's word anytime you dress up to, to ensure it is not portraying you in the wrong light. So what do I mean? Maybe you wear something and you come out and you're like, I know that I want to wear this clothes, but is God going to be happy with me wearing this to step out of this house? Will God be happy? Thank you. Someone said, I like your yellow hair. Yay. Thank you so much. So is God going to be happy with the way I am dressing? Will God enjoy watching me step out the way I am dressed? That's the first thing you should ask yourself. It is not about anybody. It's not, the opinion of others are secondary, but the opinion of God is primary. So you have to mirror yourself in the word of God. Where in the Bible does it say you should show your cleavage? If you see anywhere, please open your cleavage and go. I will support you with my full chest. But if there is no such place in the Bible, then it means it shouldn't be done. So ensure that you go through the mirror of the word of God before you step out with whatever it is that you're wearing. Always dress the way you want to be addressed. If you see a doctor without even mentioning that you're a doctor, the person will just know. Why? They dress like a doctor. If you see a mechanic, you don't need to be told that this person is a mechanic. So if you're not a mechanic and you're dressing like a mechanic and people call you a mechanic, why should you be angry? You don't have a right to be angry or upset. You dressed like one, so I will address you like one. But if you don't want me to address you like a mechanic, then don't dress like a mechanic. So if you also want to be addressed a certain way, ensure that you also dress a certain way. I don't know if can I still be here? Can someone confirm in the comment section that they can hear me? I don't know. Someone is saying network problem. By the way, I'm streaming from Nigeria. In case you are not in Nigeria, I'm streaming from the economic capital of Nigeria, Lagos State. Yeah. So Lagos State, Nigeria. So that's why I'm streaming. You can also drop it in the comments. If you are not streaming if you are streaming in Nigeria, any part of Nigeria, please put it in the comment section. Let me hear. Let me see where you are. Okay, someone said they can hear me. Thank you. If you tell me where you are chatting from or where you are streaming from, yeah, it's important. Let's see our audience, where our audience is coming from. Let's acknowledge it. Thank you. So I was talking about how you want to be addressed. So you have to ensure that when I step out, people will not mistake me for any other person. They will know that this is me. Whatever they perceive me to be is who I really am. Not that they perceive me to be a prostitute, but I'm a child of God. That is a wrong identity. So we must be careful about that. As much as you want to dress modestly, you must be careful not to dress in a way that makes you look older than your age. At 25, you dress like a 35-year-old. Why? What happened? You don't see the clothes of 25-year-olds in the market. So ensure that you are dressed neatly and you look young. I mean, I know that there could be some reasons for some things we wear, but it shouldn't be that I will assume you to be old when you are still young. So let your dressing, let it reflect at least your age bracket. Let's not assume you to be older when you are younger. It's even better that we think that you are younger when you are older because you dress younger, much younger. Not younger in terms of trying to match the Gen Zs or Gen Alphas, in the way they dress just to prove a point. No, dressing in a way that is very spectacular, neat, and simple, but yet you are passing a message straight up, right? So a well-fitted dress that flatter your shape will bring out your beauty more and make you look attractive. If you dress well, you will know. If you don't also dress well, you too, you will also know. You'll be the first person to know, right? So the next point is, if you keep your hair, then you must make sure you maintain it. I have said it at the beginning. If you're going to keep your hair, make sure you maintain it and never carry a smelly hair around. Keep it neat and smelling good. Or if you prefer to be on low cut, it must never be left looking bushy and looking very unkempt. So ensure that whichever way you choose, right, whichever way you choose, whether you want to cut the hair or you want to make the hair, ensure that you keep it clean and neat at all times. Clean and neat at all times. Don't carry a dirty or smelling hair around. The same goes with your nails. Some ladies, how do you feed with a dirty nails that has dirt inside? Please cut your nails. If you want to fix it, ensure that before you fix that nail, your natural nails are already clean. So before I fix my nails, I ensure that I clean up my nails, and when I clean them up almost every day with a pin or a toothpick or something that can go into that nail to bring that. Fixing nails is not an excuse to still keep your dirty nails. You should still ensure that your nails are clean, whether you fix artificial or you are having your natural on, right? Now, don't carry too many long. I see some people that carry nails that look like a devil's fork or that of a crocodile. Please keep your nails short, whether you are carrying the natural one. Some people have the skill to groom their natural nails to be very long. Even if you are keeping a long nail, let it be not so long that it now looks quite uncomfortable for other people or look dangerous to others. So keep it short, keep it clean, keep it neat, right? Keep it short, keep it neat, and keep it simple. Keep a smiling face often when you are going on the way, especially if you are still a young girl that you are not married. Why are you keeping a straight face? Why are you carrying strong face? Who offended you? I know that some of my mentees have asked the question, Emma, but what if I don't like smiling? What if I am not angry? I just cannot be carrying my smiling face. You will train that your face. You will train your face to be carrying a smiling face all the time. I don't mean you should bring out your teeth anywhere you're going, but your face should be welcoming. Your look should be, warm for people, so that if somebody wants to ask you something, they can easily ask you, not that they are scared that this person that is keeping face like this, like all is not well with them, right? So keep a smiling face. You look more attractive when you smile, and it's easy to attract people that way. You attract people easily when your face is more welcoming. Always walk with confidence. Intentionally create your steps and walking pattern. Create your step and walking pattern. Don't be walking and walking like cha 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 cha, disorganized, discoordinated, here and there, chaotic walking step. Ensure that your step is well trained. Do you know how monarchs train their children? They train down to the way they walk, their walking pattern, their steps. But we just think that, because you were not told that you're a royalty growing up, so you think you can walk anyhow. Please walk coordinated. Maintain a pattern of how you walk, right? Maintain a pattern of how you walk. And then never walk with your shoulder down. Instead, let your shoulder be up. as you walk. Carry it up. I'm not saying be proud, but lift. Don't walk. You are walking like this, like someone that is defeated. We are not defeated. Christ is the King of our lives, and we are even in the season of Christmas. So let people see you portray that confidence, that you are confident in yourself, and then you be confident in the God that you serve, right? So keep your shoulder high, and don't also walk noisily or crassly. Some people sometimes I know that when you are tired, you can be tempted to be dragging your feet. You're walking on, especially when you're walking on a concrete floor or a tiles, you be walking, your shoe be sinking, like giving us real key sing full music with your 2 feet, yeah. Please walk quietly. You're not fighting the floor. You're not fighting the floor. So please know how you walk. Do you know that as little as that, it can turn a man off? You can turn a man off with the way you walk. And you think it doesn't matter. You're like, oh, why will a man even think that the way I walk is too serious? Yes, it is. Sister, you want to marry a king, you have to be ready to groom yourself to become a queen. No man will want to marry a slave. Forget all those Nollywood movies. It's only in movies that a slave will be married by a king. In real life, kings marry queens. Princes marry princesses, and they know where to find them. So if you want to be among them, carry yourself like one. Carry yourself like one. Stop acting like you just came out from nowhere. Carry yourself properly. Even if you have been through so much in your life, you can still come out in a way that make people to trust that there must be something about this person. Before they even get close, they have started scoring you high points. So remember, a clean, feminine, elegant appearance will always speak even before you talk. I just said it now. Proverbs 31 verse 25 says, she is clothed with strength and dignity. Before you get close to the person, you have already perceived them. There's a perception that you have of them on how they carry themselves. Do you know that there is a way you'll be walking as a lady, and there are some people that cannot talk to you no matter how it is holding them? They will just stay their lane, like respect themselves, keep to their own, because they have seen how you are carrying yourself. The way you dressed has spoken. The way you carry your shoulders has spoken. The way your hair is has spoken. The way you walk has spoken. The way you carry yourself in general has spoken. So they will have to package. If they want to come, they will rehearse what they want to say to you. Not like anyhow person is passing by and then they throw words at you and just talk anyhow. No. If people are always busting into you anyhow, check yourself. There must be something you're not doing right. So ask yourself, what is attracting? I mean, sugar will always attract ants. So it depends on who you want yourself to be. All right? Let's run. Are you enjoying this conversation? Are you getting value? Are you getting value? If you are, say I am. Say it in the comment section, I'm getting value. And if you have not invited somebody, why? You want to learn alone? Please invite somebody, right? Invite somebody. Now let's look at the next pillar. Pillar number 7, the pillar of self-confidence. Always carry yourself with confidence. Now, confidence is not being arrogant. I know that you can always see people misinterpreting the word confidence. Confidence is not about being arrogant, being proud. It is knowing who you are and whose you are. So you know who you are and you know whose you are. That is your owner, the person that owns you. Please, who owns you? Can you put it in the comment section if you know who owns you? For me, my owner is God. God is my owner. He is the one that owns me, and I know the kind of God that He is. He is an omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent God. He is at the Alpha and Omega. There is nothing impossible for Him to do. That's the kind of Father that I have. That's the owner that I have. So tell me in the comment section your own, or maybe your own owner is different. I want to hear it in the comment section. Right. Now, self-confidence is built from childhood to adulthood. A child raised to be confident or to stand up for herself or himself will become a confident adult tomorrow. I'll say that again. A child raised to have a voice for themselves, will grow up to become a confident adult. If you see adults who are not confident, it is because they were not raised to have a say over their life. They were not raised to say no. They were not raised to object others. They were not raised to stand for themselves. They were not raised to own their own voice. But if that is your case, you have to retrain yourself. You have to reparent yourself to become that person who will be able to speak for themselves, to have that confidence. Self-confidence is a thing. It is not a gift. It is not gotten from prayer. It is built intentionally. It is through practice, through developing yourself. It is competence that builds confidence. When the more competent you are in something that you do, the more confidence you will become as a person, and the more confidence you will have in that area of life. If you have done something for a long time that you can literally be sleeping and doing the same thing, you become more confident about yourself on that particular area. So no matter what anybody wants to tell you, you will stand tall because you know you know your onion. That's what I'm talking about. So if you are confident, it helps you to navigate life so easily. It is not gotten by assumption or by age. Confidence doesn't come by age. I have seen older people who are not even confident in themselves. So it's not about age. It has nothing to do with age. It has everything to do with your ability to be skilled up, to learn, to grow. If you're a confident person, there are things that you must never do. If you're a confident person, there are things that you must never do. The first one is you must never beg for attention. From anyone at all. You won't beg for attention. How do you beg for attention? You want to appear inside. You want to dress so that somebody will allow you to get into their clique. And women, we are victims of this. We want to belong to a clique, a circle. You know, my tribe, my this one, my community, my sisters of daughters of Abraham, daughters of Isaac association, women of praise, women of faith, women of that one. All those things are good. But if you are going to get there by begging for that attention, that's a sign that you lack confidence. Look, if you are not invited to the table, bring your own table. Bring your own table. It's as simple as that. Create your own table and put people on it. The kind of people that will respect you, honor you, value you for who you are, and keep to their space and give you that maximum respect and, maintain the boundaries. The next thing is you don't seek or beg for validation. And this whole thing starts from how we were raised. If your parents never validated you, you will go around looking for validation. You will just be looking for validations here and there. So you don't want that. Don't shrink in insecurity just to fit in. Because you want to fit to a particular clique. You want to belong to a particular clique. You want to now shrink yourself. Don't shrink yourself. Don't reduce yourself. Don't bring down your voice because you want to blend in. Don't lose your power because you want to appear like you belong. That is the essence of all this conversation. Now, never act or behave timid or conquered. Don't act like you have been won already, you have been conquered already. Oh, what else? My life is gone, my life is finished. No, your life is not finished. You still have a life ahead of you. Always stand tall and bold. If you want to show your self-confidence, stand tall and bold and love yourself very much. That is the only way you can even begin to love other people. If you do not love yourself, you can't love others. How are you going to do it? It's not possible to love other people. So you have to begin to love yourself so much. Love yourself enough so that people can be attracted to you to start loving you. Now, you can even begin to take care of yourself enough to looking attractive. You can take yourself out on dinner, take yourself out on date, treat yourself well. Don't expect someone to treat you well when you've not treated yourself well. Do not expect somebody to treat you. Nobody's going to do that for you. Treat yourself well. That's the only way you can begin to expect other people to treat you well. Right? Because you cannot give what you don't have. To love other people, you must first love yourself. Love yourself. I'm not talking about selfishness. I'm talking about self-love. How do you love yourself? Do you go about talking down on yourself? Do you go about, portray yourself in a light that you are not? Do you go about, allowing people to use and dump you, to step on you, to do all manner of evil on you, and then you are not loving yourself? You have to love yourself first before you can love other people. Now, a confident lady is irresistible. A confident lady is irresistible. Psalm 139 verse 4 says, I am wonderfully and fearfully made. Always say that to yourself. When you wake up, go to the mirror and say, God, the creator. Look at yourself from head to toe and speak good things about yourself. Don't you ever let anybody speak down on you. And if you have someone in your circle that is always talking back about you, that is casting you, castigating you, that is pulling you down, that is drawing down your morale, that is always sapping your energy by the way they speak to you, cut them off. Why are they in your life? Why will you have somebody that will call you a he-goat or a she-goat or stupid? The day you say that is the day that friendship ends. The day you say that should be the day the friendship ends. Move on. You can't have people treat you like trash and you think that is okay. No, that's not what friendship is about. So ensure that people that you have around you are people that speak well of you. Tell yourself good things. Prophesy over you. Make declarations. Proclaim over your life. Let's look at the next pillar of working with God. Keep your relationship with God strong. This is a very important pillar of your life. I know you'll be wondering, how is that going to make me attractive? It will make you attractive. It will make you attractive. The most beautiful women glow from the presence of God. If you're going to glow, you will glow from inside out. Glowing doesn't start from the outside. Anybody that is so interested in the outward look and forget about the inner look is making a mistake. Start from the inside. You glow from inside. When you finish interacting with God, when you finish having communion with God, when you finish in a section with God, you come out looking all popped up. And people will be wondering, what's your secret? No, there is no secret. It's God. The secret is God. So ensure that you have a beautiful relationship, a growing relationship, a healthy relationship with your Father in heaven. To stay attractive, you must intentionally cultivate a meaningful and healthy relationship with God always. Now, how do you do that? Number one, find time to pray daily. The same way you find time to eat daily, you should find time to pray daily. There is no excuse why you cannot pray on a daily basis. I don't care the kind of job you do. I don't care the kind of work you do. I don't care when you come back or when you leave the house. If you have time to eat, you should have time to pray daily. I mean daily. Spend time with God. And I'm not talking about just you rush out. You are standing up, one leg inside the house, one leg outside the house, and you pray and say you've prayed. No. Your prayer must come from a deep sense of understanding of the kind of God that you serve. If you will not be standing in a hurry to speak to your governor or the governor of your state, how much more God that made all the governors in this world, who is the King of all kings, who is the Lord of all lords? You have to have some respect, and you have to come before him humbly and in a very respectful way. Now, study the word of God. It is your anchor. See, in this world that we are living in, you cannot survive it if you don't know the scriptures. Because even fake pastors can say what the Bible does say, and you will take it for it. You will not end up in danger. You'll be deceived, because the Bible said that men will be deceived. People that will come and tell you, this is where Christ is, you will follow them. Or that is where Christ is. And you'll be deceived by all of it. Because you don't know the Bible for yourself. You don't know the scriptures. You don't read God's word for yourself. So learn to read God's word for yourself. All right? Now, live an upright life by avoiding sin as much as possible. And even when you fall, rise up and continue. Don't live in regret. Don't live in the guilt. Oh, I've sinned. Oh, yes, all of us will sin. Even me, myself, and I. I sin, but I don't dwell on those sin. I pick myself up, I go to my father. Even as a child, when you make mistake, does it stop you from coming to your father? Or do you not kill yourself? Except of course he's a wicked father, but if he's a loving father, you will go to your father and meet your father and say, I'm sorry dad, I messed up, look at what I did. And then your father will forgive you. He should forgive you. So you have nothing to worry about and stay in that sin or say, let me just continue. Even if you have taken one step into the sin, you can withdraw that leg, that to say, well, let's just put the second leg, jare. And that's the devil trying to deceive you. And make and create meaningful and godly relationship with others. Create meaningful relationship, godly relationship with others. First with God, then with other people. Stay rooted in a Bible believing church and be committed in it. Not a regular church goer, just answer yes members. You should have an ongoing relationship with the church you belong to. There should be a sense of commitment that you make on a daily basis in that church, connected online, offline, wherever it is that you're called upon. All right. Now, stay joyful. Maintain a joyful life always. When you let the light of God, Christ, shine through you, you attract the right people into your life. Let people see you and feel the light of God shining through you. Light cannot be hidden. Light cannot be hidden. Once light is here, darkness cannot fight light. It's only when there is no light that darkness will be dragging space with light. If you are light, darkness shouldn't be found around you. You should illuminate your world, and you illuminate your world from starting with relationship with God, your Father in heaven, and maintaining a joyful spirit, maintaining a joyful life. Don't keep a weak face, a victimized face, whatever it is you want to call it. Maintain a joyful, outlook. Now, Psalm 34 verse 5 says, they looked to him and were radiant, and their faces are not covered with shame. So when you are looking unto God, when Moses went to meet God on Mount Sinai, he came back, they couldn't look at his face. His face radiated light. They had to cover his face with a veil to be able to speak to him because he had the light. You can't encounter God and nothing has happened to you and you remain the same. No, that's not God. It can't be God. If it is God, it will show in your appearance. It will show in the way you speak. It will show in your behavior, in your character. It will show on all fronts. So that is what you want to do. Now, the pillar number 9, the pillar of a curated community. You heard me. I didn't just say a community. Curated. That is an intentionally built community. A community that did not fall from heaven, not an accidental discharge kind of community. A community that is intentionally built, that the people inside you, you have a common goal, you have a common vision for your life, you are growing together. Look, you cannot grow alone. No man is an island. You need people in your life. You need people in your space. You need people that will encourage, that will hold up your hands, that will be your source of strength when you are weak. You can't do life alone. Life was never meant to be done alone. So find and belong to the right community. Life was never meant to be done alone. We do life in circles, and especially we women, we love that community. We love community. That's why we do August meeting. We do all kinds of things. We do women congregation. We do all the women town hall. We are a lot because we live, and it's not a bad thing at all. It is not a bad thing to enjoy community. It is just that it has to be that community is the right community for you. Not the community where they talk about somebody, you talk till night. A community where they only discuss fashion. Did you hear? Did you see that latest clothes that Vicky James made? Oh, Priscilla, this one. Oh, Prudence, Gabriel. Oh, this one, that one. All the celebrities, their clothes. You are screenshotting and keeping them. It's time to delete those pictures that you screenshotted. Yes, I just talked to you now. You have kept them long enough. Don't enter next year 2026 with that same habit of keeping pictures of only thing that you're going to be showing. This one, the hair is beautiful, the shoe, this one, that. Hello. Focus on your focus on your lane, focus on the most important things in your life. Stop running kitikata, running from pillar to post, chasing what is not chasing you. Focus, right? Focus. But then if you are going to focus, you need people, and if you don't choose the right kind of circle, you will destroy yourself and your destiny. Not every person deserves to be in your life. Be careful who you let into your space. That's how Amnon had a friend that led his death because of the kind of cancer that he gave him. Jonathan was telling him, writing script for him, pretend you are sick, tell your father to tell her to come, to give you food, to do this one, and at the end, it costed him his life. He did not tell him that part of the script. That's the thing. They can make the choices for you, but you are going to live with the consequences. So be careful when people are making suggestions to you. Run it through the Holy Spirit, filter it, sieve it, and take the right ones only. Leave out the wrong ones. If not, you're going to destroy yourself by yourself. You know, the devil did not put the apple inside the mouth of Adam and Eve, of course. She took it by herself. What did he do? Plant a seed. As soon as he was not planting the seed, Omia, Ozubo, he disappeared. The deal was done. Eve finished the work for him. So don't be like that. Don't let such people into your circle. Am I communicating? Someone getting value? Let me see, put the fire in the comment section. The fire emojis in the comment section. If you're getting value, I want to see you say, yes, I am. Put it in the comment section. Have you invited somebody? Or you are just here alone? Please do well to ensure or do well to invite somebody to join this live section. All right, thank you for those who have liked this video. Share, comment. I want to see you. And if you are watching this video, you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you are wrong. Wrong. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, so once we go live like this or have videos like we always do, impactful, meaningful video, there is no video of mine in this channel that will not give you value. Be it food, parenting, marriage, relationship, generally, whatever area of life, you will find value in it. Right? Now, be careful who you auto listen to. Protect your ear gates. Don't listen to just everybody. Be careful who you listen to. Whoever has your ears has your soul and mind. Stop jumping from one group to another. Settle down. Find the right circle and settle down. This jumping from one ship to another ship, it doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help anybody. So please find the right circle, belong to that circle, and grow from there. Now, where you can learn, that is the community you should find yourself in, is the community where you can learn and grow and share your story vulnerably without fear of judgment, criticism, or shame. You shouldn't be in a circle where people will shame you for sharing your struggles or sharing your story or sharing your worries. They should be able to know that, okay, this person needs help and I'm going to help them because they are my friend, and not take your story as a topic of discussion with their other friends. Yeah. Now, this is why this community is for you. We have our community where we raise young ladies who want to be groomed, nurtured, trained, and empowered to become their best self and to get into marriage with their shoulders high, with the right person and with the right mindset. They are not going to become a furniture. We don't raise ladies who will become a furniture in a man's house. We don't raise ladies who will become another instrument, but we don't raise women who will just become baby factories and making machine. We don't raise women who are gone, who go into their husbands and they disappear, they vanish, they just stop existing, they're just there. We raise women who know themselves, who can stand tall, who can keep their heads up, who can get into marriage with every sense of responsibility and still maintain their identity without losing it. That's why we have this community. And I invite you to be a part of this community. If you are here, you're not in the early marriage tribe group, please indicate in the comment section and tell us if you'll be interested in joining, and we'll reach out to you and add it to our group where we'll have every day marriage tips on marriage that encompasses all areas of life. We also have monthly masterclass just like you're watching now. We also have books that we recommend. We have a lot of things, interactions. You can ask your question, nobody will judge you. You see your fellow ladies of like mind, share things. You can also reach out to me, a closer mentorship. I can mentor you directly. But if you're coming from outside, I'll first bring you into this one because I need you to be hearing from me every day. When you grow under me, then I can mentor you. If you're not in that group, I cannot mentor you. I cannot answer you. If you have problem, you will not pay for my time. All right? So find yourself in this our community. Attach yourself to what? There's a lot you can learn. A lot you can learn. So it is a community that will interest your growth and you'll be able to grow from there. Don't live here, stay planted and rooted so you can grow and bear much fruit. If you are not planted, you cannot grow. If you are not planted, you cannot grow. Now, I'm summarizing this to say true attractiveness starts from the inside. Your true attraction, it starts from the inside. So we've talked about 7 pillars of becoming attractive as a woman. And I'll run it through again when I am done with this conversation. Now, beauty fades, trends change, fashion comes and goes, but a woman who builds character, purpose, purity, confidence, communication, community, and a strong work with God will shine anyway. Is that for you? Was that you? Did I just describe you? If I did not describe you now, that means you need to begin to work on yourself to become that person. Remember, your goal is not to impress anybody, but to express the grace and value God has put inside of you. And that is the kind of woman who becomes prepared for a purposeful, blissful, godly, and lasting marriage, while also becoming a successful woman as a person. So your husband's success should not stop your own success. Your husband's light should not dim your own light. Your husband's wealth should not swallow your own wealth. It is Dr. Olumide Emmanuel that always say that wealth is not sexually transmitted. So it doesn't pass through from husband to wife if there is no intentionality. Build yourself. Don't hope to get into marriage to be elevated from poverty. Marriage is not a poverty alleviation program. Build yourself, build your capacity. There is a lot that you can enrich yourself. You can get value. You can get value just by being in a place where you should be. Now, who can name the if you're able to name all the 7 pillars, or at least the pillars that we discussed today, I'll give you something. You'll go with something. I'll give you one of my books that I have written. I'll send you the link to download my book for free. That book costs money, but I'm going to give it for free if you're able to share the pillars that we discussed today. But if you get the ones that we discussed last week and today, let me know those who are keeping a note when they come to class. I will also give you something, another gift alongside my book, so that you can go home with it. So it is your choice. I'll give you 30 seconds to put that in the comment section, and if you're able to name all the pillars I mentioned, you're gonna get something. Let's go. You have 30 seconds, 29 seconds, 28, 27, 26. Somebody says smelling nice. Okay, it's part of it, but it's not a pillar. There's no pillar like smelling nice anyway. But you are getting there. You have a point, so complete it. This is now 25 seconds, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20 seconds, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 more seconds, 9 more seconds, 8 more seconds, 7 more seconds, 6 more seconds, 5 more seconds, 4 more seconds, 3 more seconds, 2 more seconds, 1 second. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Esther. Yes, you've mentioned, you've touched across us. Always smelling nice, always smelling nice, always pray, keep valuable friends, dress well, don't expose your body, don't be in all community, don't be everywhere. Be planted, stay in one place. Focus on your focus. Live a purposeful life. Yeah, thank you so much, Esther, for that. Thank you so much. And so I'll send me a message. I'll send you a link to download my book on Seller, and it's going to come to you free of charge. Right? Congratulations to you. I hope you read it anyway. So let me run through while we round up this conversation. We have just a few minutes left, so I'll just go through all the pillars that I mentioned from the beginning till this point. Pillar number 1 is the pillar of inner beauty. If you did not take it down, you might want to write it. Pillar of inner beauty. Number 2, pillar of building strong character. Pillar of building strong character. Number 3, pillar of developing emotional maturity. Emotional maturity. Pillar number 4. Pillar number 4 is, are you ready for pillar number 4? Are you ready for pillar number 4? We have pillar of keeping high moral standard. Pillar of keeping high moral standard. That's the next pillar. That's the next pillar. And then we have pillar number 5. Pillar number 5. Are you ready for pillar number 5? Pillar of never doing anything for nothing. Pillar of never doing anything for nothing. Choose your career path early and wisely. I said that in the last class, if you remember. That's the 5th pillar. Then pillar number 6 is the pillar of presenting yourself well. Presenting yourself well. The last pillar, which is pillar number 7, is the pillar of self-confidence. I spoke a lot and deeply about this particular pillar, and you might want to come back to it and listen again and again. It's going to help you, to navigate through life. So if you've found this class helpful, if it's been worth your time, if it's been worth your data too, because I know that these days MTN knows what they're doing with our data, that it doesn't last. For the few times I use data, I know how speedily it gets consumed. So for you to have stayed up to this point and taking your time to listen to this woman that is talking with her colored hair, that is my signature. Colored hair is my signature. All right. So I want you to put in the comment section and tell me one thing you've picked out of this class that you're going to do differently in the days to come in your life going forward? What's the one thing, just one thing that you can hold on to, and you say, this is what I picked from this class? And we're going to be having our January webinar on the third Sunday of January, that is 18th. So mark your calendar. On the 18th of January, we will be having our master class for January, and we hope to have more persons join us in the class and be a part of that conversation. So thank you for giving me almost an hour of your time to be here. It's a pleasure. It's an honor. I do not take it for granted. I honor you. I love you. And I appreciate your presence. Thank you for the comments and the likes. I see more today than I saw last time. So it's also encouraging. The more you like it, the more YouTube is going to push it to other people to watch. And you might just be helping somebody. If this class was valuable to you, share in the comment section and share this video. Please share this video with somebody. Share it with your family, share it with your friends, share it with your loved ones, share it with even your enemy if you have, so that they can learn. So thank you for having me today. I'm going to be ending this live section, and I'll see you again next month. And meanwhile, let me use this opportunity to wish you a very happy and Merry Christmas ahead. In just few days, we'll be celebrating another Christmas in 2025. God has been good to us. He has been faithful to us. I know that you may not have gotten everything you planned. You may not have worked the way you thought. But trust me, God is still on your matter. He has not left you. He has not forsaken you. He is not done with you yet. He still has good plans for you. So if you can trust him and continue to follow him, he's going to direct your path, and he will make things to work out for your own good before the end of this year. So I am looking forward to our class again next month. It's going to be much more powerful and impactful than we had today. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in our next class. Bye everybody, and thank you.